Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, cooking Carne Asada cup of noodles. You may see that I'm talking but it doesn't match my voice. That's because I had some audio technical difficulties, so we're going to be doing a voiceover today. Jesus. So you're going to need some ingredients: cup of noodles beef flavor, some carne asada for tacos prepared, some cilantro, taste it, some limes, and a Mexican style 4-cheese blend. Make sure it has the 4 cheeses, some tostadas, those are optional, some salsa roja, that's optional, and some utensil things that you're going to need for later on. You're also going to need a skillet, nice large skillet. Turn your heat up to about medium-high heat. Also going to need a pot. Don't know why I did that out of order, but I did. Make sure that pot is nice, big enough for water. So what you're going to want to do is unpackage your cup of noodles. Get a nice big measuring cup as well. Forgot you're going to need that. Fill it up with water and fill your pot full of water all the way to the brim. Next, you're going to need a small bowl. Should have gone over this a little bit better before. And start chopping up that cilantro. You can chop it up as fine as you want, as coarse as you want. Just depends on how you like it. It's, no skin off my back if you like it chunky. Make sure you get all the scrapings into a bowl. And look at that. We've got it all nice, fresh, chopped cilantro for you. And limes now. Yeah, don't drop the limes. So what you're going to want to do is take all of your limes and roll them out a little bit. Yep, roll them out, get them all nice and squishy. That way they're a little bit easier to juice if you need them to be juicy, because most of the time you need juicy limes. Then you're going to want to cut 2 of them in half, the other in half, and then that half in half to make a quarter. So by this time our pan's going to be nice and hot. We're going to take our taco meat, our carne asada preparada, and dump it right there into the pan. Look at all that meaty goodness go. Look at it go. So yeah, okay, I guess I forgot a little bit of meat, but we're going to get that in there too. So next up, you're going to want to brown that meat really good. Get it nice and hot. Toss it, turn it around, make it all nice and brown, tender, juicy goodness. I'm rambling at this point, but that's okay. So you're going to want to do that for quite some time, it looks like. Don't know why I didn't speed that process up, but I didn't. Just keep browning, thinking about what ingredients you're going to be dicing and putting up next, even after we, did all the cilantro and the limes already. So then you're going to want to learn how to make a cup of noodles. That's a pretty big part of doing all of this. So I'm just going over the instructions with you guys. Pretty simple. Water, cup of noodles, let it set for about 3 minutes, and they're all done. Keep browning that meat. Oh yeah, you see that? I was making a binging with Babish joke, but the joke's on me. So now you're going to want to open up your cup of noodles. After you boil your water, get it all nice and hot, and there's a little fill line in there. Make sure you just fill it to the fill line. Be very careful not to spill any of that boiling water on you anywhere, because it's boiling water and it'll burn you. Yeah, nuts. So keep going, keep pouring. Just hurry up, dude. Jesus. Keep browning the meat. That's what you got to keep doing. Just brown it up real good. I do not remember what I was talking about right there. I did use mugs to set on top of the cup of noodles to make sure that none of the steam escaped and that they cooked properly. Then we're going to take a strainer and we're going to dump all of our cup of noodles into that strainer. Don't forget about that browning that meat. Jesus, I browned that meat so good. One thing I will tell you about the carne asada is that, now we're too late. We're putting in the noodles. So make sure when you make it, don't drain the grease or any of the fat. Make sure that you cook it all up until it's nice and sticky. You're going to get a lot of flavor that way. So throw in your noodles, toss it up. Tongs weren't working out very well, so I went back to the spoon. Keep mixing, making sure everything's all good. You're going to want to take a couple of limes there, squeeze in all the juice, make it all nice and limey-like. I said limey? No. Limey? Yes. Lime. Not the English. So, throw in all the limes. Keep tossing, turning. Oh, yeah, drop some meat. Don't want to let that, don't let that go to waste, and don't dirty up your nice, pretty new kitchen. Next, you're going to take your Mexican style 4-cheese blend. Remember, it's got to have the 4 cheeses. And sprinkle a healthy bit of, cheese on there. Make it super cheesy. Throw in some of that cilantro you finely or coarsely chopped earlier on. Just keep pouring it on there. Just keep doing it. Then you want to mix all those. Let those flavors get to know each other a little bit better. Yeah, look at that. Coming along real nicely. Screw our health. We're just going to add some more cheese. Make sure you grab your cup of noodles and there's no paper on the edge of it because nobody wants to eat paper, because you're going to use those cups to fill up with your Carne Asada cup of noodles. So keep mixing. It does get really cheesy. It does get really sticky. I really don't care about my health, so I'm just throwing the rest of the bag of cheese in there. Might as well clog up my colon. And I went with the tong spoon combo to mix it all up because that seemed like the best idea to take care of everything. Sticky mess. That's all I got to say about that. It's a nice sticky mess. But look at that. Looks good, doesn't it? Okay, so now you're going to take your cup and fill it with the Carne Asada cup of noodles goodness that you had just made. You can add onion if you like. You can mince up some bell peppers. I like to eat my stuff kind of plain, so I just went with the plain Jane quick basic way to do this. But you can dress it up however you like. So we're just going to fill those to the brim. Oh yeah, look at that bad boy. Mwah. Cup of noodles with some Carne Asada and lots of cheese. So you're going to fancy those up with some lime wedges there. Good for presentation. Drop a little bit of cilantro on top for more presentation, make it look spicy. And make sure you don't drop any of it like I do right there, right onto the floor, right onto the clean floor. So not too bad, not too shabby, huh? They look pretty good, don't they? Didn't take too long to make, probably about 20-30 minutes or so. I used 1.5 pounds of meat, 3 limes, a whole bag of 4 blend Mexican style cheese. You guys should try this out. If you like what I'm doing here, please like and subscribe. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know. Until next time, I will catch you guys later. Tasty.